Okay, today I wanted to show you a demonstration about how to start or how to draw this still life in. I know it looked like most of you had a good start on your sketches that you did last week, but some of you had a problem getting everything off the page, or maybe getting things in proportion. So I'm going to show you a technique for doing that. Now today I'm going to be drawing in Vine Charcoal, which is it's good because it shows up better on the film. So what I call this is kind of creating an envelope where everything lives. So this way I know that I'll get it on the page. So this page is very similar to this size, so that's helpful. You know, I don't have to create a ratio to make it larger or anything like that. So the first thing, I can kind of see where it comes, you know, how much space there is around the shapes. And I look at this negative shape. So that's also helpful. First thing I'm going to do is I see that, well, this spray bottle is not exactly dead center. It's over here a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of make a tick mark there and draw a line down there, so I will know that, yeah, that's probably the center. Maybe it's over a little bit more. Take my kneaded eraser, make that change. This one good thing about drawing in Vine Charcoal is it is very forgiving. You can erase it easily. So I think that ratio looks about right. So then I'm just going to kind of judge, oh, I think it's about this far down. And my Vine Charcoal is a little crooked, but I'm going to hold it at this angle and see that it's not exactly parallel to the page. It comes down a little bit. So when I use this charcoal as a sighting tool, I can just come over there and make that mark. So here I'm just going to go, well, it looks like that might be about right for that. So now I want to see what angle it is coming from this edge down here, and it looks like it's kind of that angle there. I'm going to make a line from here to the corner of the light bulb. Looks like it's that angle there. Check myself. Yep, I might have gotten a little bit out of control. Here, the edge of the light bulb, it's kind of like a triangle, upside down triangle. So I'm going to put it about like that. And this, I think this does come about in the center of the page. So that can be the end of the light bulb. The angle of it this way goes here. Check myself. You just got to be really steady so you don't move. Then I want to see if these are parallel. Nope, that's a little bit higher. So from that point there, I'll make that line come up. And then I see this bottle ends about right in there. So I will make my mark there. So then I can kind of clean up my edges and go, okay, everything has to live inside this envelope. And that's my light bulb. That's where that comes. So I'm not really drawing any of the details of the shapes, but I want to make sure at first that I get them in the right place, because this is really important. And that's the end of that light bulb. And then I can kind of judge. I can go, well, I think that spray bottle maybe ends about right there. And in drawing or anything else, this is really important. This is exactly how you do it. So the next measurement I'm going to take is I'm going to measure the distance from, I'll say from here, the bottom of the screw cap, to the very top of the spray nozzle. So what I do is I put my charcoal right there, I move my thumb down to the bottom of the top, and I hold this measurement. Then I'm going to move down my spray bottle, and I'm going to go, okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and maybe a half. So now I've got to I know that there are 3 of these spray bottles, or the tops, in the length of the bottle. So I'm going to create something that I kind of guess is about it. Maybe we'll see if that works. So, and I'm going to go, okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm going to have to make it a little bit smaller. That's a good thing about just making these tick marks. If I do this, I don't have to erase a lot. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, I made that a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to try one more time. I am confusing myself. I'm gonna try it about right there. Okay, so I'll go. I gotta have 3.5 of these. That's 1, 2, 3.5. Okay, so third time's a charm. But fortunately, I'd only drawn a little bit. So from here, I'm just gonna kind of draw that line and that line, and know that the cap needs to be right there. It's just a small cylinder, so I'll make those straight lines. This is what we call an ellipse. So this is when I start drawing some details. Don't do it until here. Then I can see that this part intersects here right there, and it comes right there. So then this is the nozzle. I do see a little bit of this underside, and here I can see that the trigger comes right there. So I will draw this curve shape. Like so. So now I'm kind of drawing, and that's like that, and this is a curve shape. So I have kind of, if by having these outlines, I know where to stop and start. So it proves to be really helpful. So I can see that these finger grips also stop. You know, they have to be right in here in this section. So I'm gonna again do that angle, and then I'll see, it comes out a little bit there. Right now I'm drawing straight lines here. This bottle comes out like so, kind of starts to curve. Still, I'm going to draw these. And it comes in, kind of starts to swoop in, whoops, a little bit right there. And yeah, because it's needed eraser, because vine charcoal, I can clean that up really easily. So here, I can look at that negative shape and go, this is negative shape, the background. And I can go, yep, this light bulb starts right here. Where's the center of it? That center line is important. Oh, I think I exaggerated that a little bit much. Center line is important because I want us to be symmetrical. I can see where there's another division in that light bulb, kind of a little shape like that, and a final one there where it comes down. So to me, this always kind of demystified drawing and made it a lot easier when you went, oh, there's kind of a system for, and I just have to break this down. I still think that may be, if it's as white as that, yeah, this may be my, my light bulb may need to be a little bigger. So I will expand that. And then I'll come in and clean it up. And what we will do is we'll do this with our vine charcoal today, and then we got to do it with a paintbrush. So from here, I can tell where this bottle is. The edge of that bottle intersects that cap right there, comes down to there. I want to compare the width of this to, looks like it's about that wide right there. So I'll move that edge out a little bit. There are lots of divisions here, kind of some subtle angle changes. Create that. Then I'll do this part, create that section that goes in, and finally that little cylinder. And then what I'll do is I will, oops, gotta be careful, this stuff breaks really easily. Let me take my white eraser and clean this up, look at it, get a little bit of distance on it, and see if I have some mistakes I have to correct. But at least, you know, I have it on the page. It is, you can see that these spaces, the negative spaces, are similar all the way around. So everything is in proportion. So by creating this unit of measure and using angles, I'm able to check myself and create the drawing.